told you guys.
March
Yeah,
18th.
that's the off game.
If we were doing Jeopardy, it's the answer is when is Dale's game?
But we're not playing Jeopardy, so slap yourself in your face.
You're gonna get me demonetized, man. Just
All
doing
right.
that.
So, who wants to give the recap
Stop fucking
of
around.
what happened last time?
I can give it a shot if I get some help from my buds.
They will
You have
probably be silent and say nothing and quietly mock you while you falter. They're not really your friends so much as frenemies. And you will find that out now while you try to do the recap.
Okay.
figured.
So, some of the recap from before I wasn't fully present for, but Mr. Ramos Lauren had destroyed Numara's magic shop, Numara the half elf,
Oh
and
god.
so that's kind of where we picked up, I think. Somewhere there in the town, she gave us a flask that turned out to be a potion of supreme healing.
You're being very
Um,
generous. You're being very generous.
oh
Because I
yeah,
was scaring the you remember I was scaring the crap out of her just by my, golden dragon form.
yeah.
Clearing the
Well,
crap out of everybody.
well, and also there was the graffiti in the town, spray painted or painted in the town. Sorry, that said "Die Dragon Die." That kind of had her and everyone in town looking at you. Um,
There you go.
and so we thought it might be a good time to make our exit, and so we planned to get toward Roeville Meadow, and we set out in the morning on what would be a 3-hour ride, but then we were ambushed.
A 3
And
hour ride.
I knew
yeah, I don't know if we made it 3 hours into what would have been a longer journey or if we got interrupted like Gilligan on our 3-hour ride. But yeah, we got ambushed by some knights and with crossbows, and then it turned out there were also other knights also with crossbows, and then it turned out there were also knights on wyverns, and they surprised us. And Cole heroically cast foresight on Torka to make him kind of like a Matrix warrior, and that's pretty much what I remember.
No.
Does anyone want to
yeah.
add anything?
Wyverns.
Horses are dead, aren't they?
No,
No, the
one
wyverns
horse
are
is dead.
not dead. One guard is,
No,
or
horse.
one knight is dead, and one Soren is mentally dominating one wyvern, which sounds worse than it is, and and
I'm dominating one of the flying serpents.
Cole is currently concentrating on a wall of force that is redirecting several of the enemy away from a full frontal assault.
I think Hagar was talking about our own horses from our cart, which might have met a untimely end.
You're pretty sure that this one is dead. Here on the right, this one looks pretty dead. This is the guy that was that was driving the coach. You're pretty sure he's probably dead. He is slumped over right now with a crossbow bolt in his heart. This horse on the left appears to be still alive. Probably has legitimate questions and a healthy dose of fear.
I do have an add-on to the wonderful recap. We saw that the knights have that kind of look that my father had, and that their crests have a golden claw on them. So we are pretty sure that my possessed father has got control. Shaldor has control of them.
Shaldor is your possessed father?
No. Shaldor, my possessed father. No, sorry. The Shaldor who possesses my father has control of these guys as well. There we go.
That may in fact be the case. We will have to find out in the course of tonight's action. We are at the start of round 3. Soren Lawrenson.
Yep.
You are up.
Okay. All right.
You have one wyvern or one knight coming down this little path between the trees towards you. 10 feet above you, you have a wyvern and a knight. This knight has a long lance. What would you like to do?
All right.
It definitely looks like these two want to kill you.
Yeah. Well, good. I will.
I'm glad you're
try
okay
to-
with that plan.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So, as you
Yeah,
move this way, let me see here.
Actually, I'll move down this way, and then I'll come over here.
Okay.
Is that where I'll? Yeah.
You're good right there.
Okay.
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was waiting for if there was an attack of opportunity. Okay, sorry.
No, you are within. You're still within their melee range with the lances.
30, 35. Just making sure what my distance is. 25, 30. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. 20, 25.
Okay, wait a minute. So as
Yeah.
you move out of the way this way,
Yep.
this knight will in fact attempt to hit you with his lance.
Okay.
Let's see here. An 11 does not hit you.
Sweet.
And as you move away, also, the wyvern is going to try to hit you with its stinger.
Cool.
26 does hit you, I think.
Yep, it does.
And I think it hits you in a way that you cannot shield.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because your current AC is a 19, and shield will only raise that to 24.
That is correct.
So you're going to take 10 plus 26. Or wait, hang on. You go ahead right now, immediately right now, take the 10 piercing.
Okay, gotcha.
And then make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
DC 19. Constitution saving throw.
So you have failed your saving throw. You are nowhere near your paladin, who would give you a boost, who would have given you a boost that would have passed that saving throw. So you take an additional 26 points of damage from poison.
All right. Gotcha.
That means your total damage is 36. Half of that is 18. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw for your concentration check with a DC of 18.
Okay. Shoot. Sorry, I'm having trouble with.
You are having trouble.
Yeah. There we go. All right, there we go. So, let's see. And
Constitution saving throw for your concentration check. The DC is 18, as you just took 36 points of damage. All right, you did manage to make the con save, so you managed to maintain control over your spell.
Cool.
And let's see. You were
Phew.
where? You were right here?
That was a close one.
Or you were
Yeah.
right here?
I was right here. I just moved into here, which made me get out of this person's range.
The other knight is also going to try to hit you with his lance because you were just at the tip of it here, and then you moved out of it when you
Oh,
moved
okay.
over further. So you went from 10 to 15. 24 does hit you.
Oof. Gotcha.
That's
All
going to
right.
be 6 piercing and 8 poison for a combined 14 points of damage. You'll need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait. No. Hang on. No. Hang on.
Okay.
Only the... Well, no, wait. No, you'd still take that because that was from the knight and not the wyvern. Never mind.
Gotcha.
You had
Okay.
commanded this wyvern to kill the other wyvern.
Yes, I did.
So that's its focus right now. So it's not going to try to hit you with a stinger. Damn it.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
So you moved over, and that triggered some attacks of opportunity. What would you like to do now?
All right. I will continue moving.
All right.
20. And let's see.
From
If
where
I
you are,
flew straight up,
you cannot see the
yeah,
people behind the
yeah,
giant tree.
gotcha. If I flew up,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the
Okay. So,
how
uh,
how high can I fly up? Sorry.
so real quick. So you were originally what, here?
Yeah, I would. No, I was. Yeah, I was originally right here.
You were right here. So
Oh,
you have moved
sorry.
50. You weren't down
Oh,
there, I don't think.
okay. There you go.
So
Gotcha. I was
15.
down. All right.
You've already moved your full movement of 30.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you have a flying speed that is equal to your walking speed.
Right. Okay. So, let's see. I will. Um. I don't. Do I need to see? Oops. Damn it. I put that wrong. Do I need to see? Nah, screw it. I'll just attack the knight on top of this wyvern.
Which one?
I'll attack this one
Okay.
right there.
All right.
And
Cole, you're next. Be thinking about what you want to do.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. I will. I will cast. I will cast. Shit. What the fuck? Why not? I'll cast disintegrate on him.
Okay. All right.
On what?
On that knight that's flying on the possessed wyvern. And let's see. And
Do it from your attacks and spellcasting on your front page.
yeah, I got it.
DC 19.
Mm-hmm.
He fails the saving throw. He takes 82 points of force damage and is still alive.
Woo! Okay, these guys are got hard heads. All
He
right,
does,
that's
however, let out a blood-curdling scream as that was very, very painful for him.
excellent. And that that will be my turn.
All right, next up is Cole.
Okay. Cole is going to move first. He'll move 5, 10. He's going to be moving 15, 20. But as he passes Loomis, he's going to inspire him by just calling out as he's moving by, "Hey Loomis, you know what they say about possessed knights? They have a real spirit for battle." And that's a DM inspiration. If you like my joke, it can be a
Loomis,
D12.
you don't have to like it. You're not forced to like it. If you'd like to maintain your player agency and say, no, I'm not entertained by that joke. That joke sucked. You can choose to reject the D12 that Cole just offered you.
Do I do it now or wait until my turn?
You can accept it now and to decide later that it really wasn't funny.
No, he likes it. He laughs.
But if you are inspired, then the D12 can be added to lots of things within the next 10 minutes.
Hagar, that was hilarious.
Okay, and then when Cole gets to where he is, he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the uncontrolled wyvern. And I will put that in the chat. You can't what?
I can't tell which wyvern is.
So the one with the purple dot
the
on him,
dot?
the one with the purple
Okay.
dot on him is the one that is currently possessed.
Yeah.
The other
So
one,
that one is possessed.
That
The other one
is the one
does-
that took the damage.
the other one does take damage, 8 psychic damage from the Dissonant Whispers, and Dissonant Whispers does other stuff.
Yeah, must immediately use his reaction if available. Ah, it is not available.
His reaction is
move as
not
far-
available. He doesn't have to move shit. Ha ha!
All right, rookie
Ha
mistake.
ha! You're trying to get him to flee off the map. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah.
Suck all the dicks.
Oh, I'll get you next time, wyvern.
Not
And then Cole-
all the way.
All right, and Cole will end his turn there.
All right.
He's going to turn around after seeing the ineffectiveness of his spell. He's going to turn around and face the knight that is in the middle of all three of us.
All right. And
He ends his turn.
okay, is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Next up is Torka. Torka, why do you have a blue dot on you? Do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the.
I got
the-
inspired by.
Let Torka answer. Torka.
Oh yeah.
I got inspired by the bard, I believe, last turn.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
not inspired. It's foresight.
Oh, that's right. And can you
It's
put that
like
in
advantage. Put it what?
What in chat or just what do I get
Yeah.
for it again?
You have advantage on
Oops,
attacks.
I clicked the
saving
wrong
throws.
thing.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like you see the future, momentary future. So advantage on attacks, ability checks, and saving throws, and disadvantage when others try to attack you.
I'm like a ninja turtle. All right.
Yep.
So I will attack
Yeah.
with advantage
on who?
I guess the guy in. Can Torka tell if any of these guys look hurt? Specifically, this one.
That guy looks perfectly fine.
Okay.
The guy down here, next to Cole, across from you, looks like he has taken a little bit of damage. Not a whole lot. The dude in between you and Loomis is dead.
Is mostly dead.
No, this guy, this 100% dead. He is pining for the fjords.
All right.
Pining
almost
for the
seems like-
fjords.
And
It almost seems like a waste, but I'm going to attack the one between Cole and I.
All right.
So vicious war pick. 25 hits.
25 hits. You do 10 or 8 or 18. You do 10 plus the 8.
I do both.
All right. So minus 18.
And then I will do it again at the same guy.
23 hits
23 hits.
for another 19. Ooh. Oh, you lit this dude up. That was a
Nice.
total of 37 points of damage. Torka.
And then
Nice.
I guess I'm going to put let's put a level 3 smite into that. So I'm marking that off of my spell slots and another 15. And I think these are just regular humans.
These are, I mean, they're
Regular enough.
yeah, they're regular humans. Well, humanoids. You don't know if they're humans, half elves. You know what? They're all wearing full, plate armor, and they've got helmets on. But they're either humans or half elves, most likely.
Okay.
But they're all battle hardened, veterans.
That are possessed.
They may or may not have subscribed to somebody's newsletter.
Allegedly possessed.
Now, you've made your 2 attacks.
Yes, I have. So I should be doing. Okay, never mind. I answered my own question. Okay, so those are my attacks, and now I'm going to move. I'm going to move down 1 here,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
All right. Next up, then, is our friends. What do they want to do? Let's see. And what order do they want to do it? I think these guys are going to flip around. This guy raises his middle finger up at you, Cole. As
Saw
if,
that.
like he's farting perhaps in your general direction. And then his wyvern flies down on an attack pattern towards Soren Lorenzen. He raises his lance, hoping to drive it deep down into your breast, Soren.
well, it's okay. I have my back to him.
I mean that doesn't stop him from driving it through your breast. 20 does hit you.
I will cast shield.
Okay. That effectively raises your armor class up to 24.
Yep.
He will make a second lance attack. Gets a 15. It collides up against your shield and misses. And now the wyvern. The wyvern is going to make a bite attack and a stinger attack at you. Or actually, no, he's going to hit you with his claws and then his stinger. So, we'll go with the claws first. 18 miss, and then the stinger. 22 misses. The other one, this
I
night,
have my back to him.
This knight is going to try to hit you with his crossbow. 14 misses. His wyvern, however, is going to attack the other wyvern. And it's going to bite and then use its claws, almost as if it instinctively knows that trying to hit its fellow wyvern with a stinger full of poison is not going to be as effective. It's almost like they're immune to their own poisons. But he will bite and claw at it, looking for the target number. That is a miss. That is a hit. So he misses with the bite, but he does manage to drive his claws in for 12 slashing damage. All right, now let's consolidate around here. These knights are going to move down 5, 10, 15, 20. He's moving under that tree. This one's going to move 5, 10. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks with advantage at Torquegalu.
Oh,
They'll all
it's canceled.
Wait,
Yeah.
at normal. Because he has disadvantage with foresight.
Yeah. The foresight.
Oh, they're at disadvantage to hit him?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Normally they are.
I don't know if they're at disadvantage or no advantage.
Other
Yeah,
creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for 8 hours. I hate you. I hate all of you. All right. So that's 1,
It's
2,
okay, Trey. We love you, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 10 longsword attacks at normal. Looking for 22. Oh, hang on. I have lost their stat block. Here we go. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You gotta roll with
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now that's just the longsword attacks.
Are you rolling with disadvantage here?
No, because they all had advantage on you, so the advantage and disadvantage cancel out. So that
Got
makes their attacks at normal.
Okay, got it.
So all of those that were 22 or over are going to hit. So the first one hits you for 12. No, wait, no, that first one was Wyvern Claws. That was at Chris' head. So the second one hits you. That's a crit. We'll get those 2 crits out of the way. That's a total of 9. Plus 9 is 18. Plus
Round
11
it all up on it.
is 29. Plus 10. You take a combined total of 39 points of damage.
Okay.
And now they attack with their short swords. They make 1 attack each with their short swords. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of those hit for an additional 10 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Whew, Torka. You heard you overheard one of them make a comment about having turtle soup for tonight.
How many total attacks was that?
15.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3, that was 18. Alright, so
10 short or 10 long swords and 5 short swords.
they make 2 attacks with their long swords and then 1 attack with a short sword.
And
So-
there's 5 of them, right?
Yeah. These guys are going to keep moving around from the tree line. It's like I'm moving screening troops from in Warcraft. Not Warcraft. Warhammer.
Yeah.
All right. That's all they're going to do because none of them have a clear line of sight on any of y'all. So that will end their turn. Next up is Loomis.
Okay. He's gonna move down here and then attack that guy right there with his great axe. There's one.
All right, so you have advantage. 30 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
That is enough to kill that particular knight.
Alright. And let's see, then he'll move here and then here and then attack this guy.
All right,
Got 2 more attacks. Here we go, great axe.
that hits.
One more.
Mm-hmm. That hits. All right. Does that end your turn?
That does, sir.
All right. Next up, we're at the start now of round 4. Soren Lawrenson, you are up.
Yeah. All right.
They got my homie hemmed
And-
up, and they all around.
And they, yeah, exactly. So what I'd like to do, is plant a fireball over here, and detonate it there to be able to encompass all of these knights. Is that feasible?
Okay, so what are you? Tell me again what you're trying to do.
I wanna drop a fireball over here. And
From where you are, you can't see. Like these guys over here, you don't even know these guys are over here because there's a giant like clump of bushes blocking your view from them. Now you could see earlier that there was a line coming into this tree line, but you're not
Yeah,
entirely sure where they are.
Gotcha. Well, what I'd like to do, well,
you could
I mean,
you could
I
spend
know
your
they're gonna
you can spend your action making a perception check if you would like to try to ascertain where they might be. Information
I just-
that might help you next turn. Who knows?
How about if I plant it in the middle of the tree clump?
If
me that they're
you
somewhere down
plant it in the middle of the tree clump, which you could see the top of that tree clump. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that you couldn't. I'm not going to tell you for sure though that it's not going to be too high to hit any of those guys.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, let's see. It's the tree clump's no bigger than the 60 feet. I'm guessing, and so I
don't think you can comprehend the loving families of squirrels and skunks that will die.
Oh, he didn't care about those. He's
There's
always
actually
been
children
willing.
on a hike.
He's always been
that are
willing
hiding.
to kill off our game world's lush wildlife.
I bet there's some little children that went on a hike and they're scared to death hiding in the trees.
So here's how that's going to work, Chris Head. If you want to throw a fireball into that tree, hoping that you hit people that you can't see, I'm going to give each one of them a +8 bonus on their saving roll.
Did we lose Chris?
Christopher?
Might have. We can't hear you talking if you're talking.
Yeah, he's gone.
There you
2 inch for his blood. Head folds.
Oh. Can't drop that fireball. He's going home.
Sir Soren ran
Yeah.
away. Bravely ran away. There he is.
go. I can't kill children.
Chris,
Sorry.
can you hear us?
now I can. Yeah, I got kicked off of Discord.
All right.
So my plan was to try to hit anything and everything that would be inside the clump of trees. If I strike.
All right. So what I
it-
told you was if you want to throw a fireball all here, right?
Yeah.
Hoping you hit this tree and hoping that you hit whatever's under the tree. I am going to give all of your targets that are within this area that you can't see. I'm going to give them all a +8 on their saving throws.
Saving throws. Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, I feel like it's dirty meta.
30 minutes. Well, I mean, I did see them go in there, but
You
that-
did,
that
but you don't know where they are.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I will. Okay. Let's go ahead and try. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and fire off a fireball in there, and I will change it into ice. Make it into. Actually, no. I'll make it into thunder damage. That's what I'll do. Let's take a look. 4 and yeah, I'll transmute the spell into thunder.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, cool. And fireball.
So you throw out your fireball, and for a brief moment, it illuminates the tree, and then quickly it changes from fire into a booming peal of thunder. You see now, hang on here. Oh, hang on. You see approximately 16 squirrels get blown out of this tree. Some of them smack against the side of the stagecoach. Others clear the stagecoach and rain down on the area as dead squirrels just sort of rain down.
They make a mushy kind of thump when they hit the ground.
In addition to those squirrels are 6 fat raccoons.
Of course. How many opossums? I need to know the opossum count.
There are 5 possums
That's good eating.
and 3 owls, 3 dead owls.
3 dead owls. You just killed an entire ecosystem.
So as to these soldiers coming down, each one of them now gets a +8 on their saving throw.
I think every animal that sang with Sleeping Beauty in the woods just died.
We're going to go top down. Let me see. If
Isn't
you
there a
centered it
couple
here,
blue
there.
jays, too?
So this will be all. We're done rolling for animals, guys. We've moved on. All right. So that's going to hit all of these guys because they're all within the radiance of the Thunderball. So he strikes da-da-da-da-da, like Thunderball. All right. So we're going to go down, make their saving throws, and remember, add 8 onto each one of these.
Alrighty.
Let me see. So 8 is 14. He fails. 1, 2, 3. 10 is an 18. He fails.
He fails.
16, he passes. So this guy is only going to take half of 39, would be 19.
Yeah.
The guy below him also passes, takes 19. Now these final 2 at the bottom fail, and +8, 19, that would be a pass. So the guy on the bottom only takes 19 as well. The rest of them take the full amount of damage, which is what, 39?
Yes. I'll tell you how they die.
They're
So-
not that. None of them are dead, literally.
I tried, guys. Okay. After
All of the guys who
That-
failed are going to be deaf tomorrow if they live.
exactly. After that, I will. I'm going to go. I'm going to move up. Actually, I'm going to Misty Step. Screw this.
So you have already passed, or you've already cast one normal spell.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You
Yeah,
cannot
I'll just
cast
move.
another regular spell.
That is so true. 5, 10, 15, and if I go into the carriage, would I still be able to be subjected to attacks by anybody and everybody?
Oh
if
yes,
I close myself in the carriage?
yes.
At a disadvantage or anything like that? Just out of
No, I mean they're just. I mean, somebody will probably have to open the door, but then the others can just step right in, and they just.
Oh
you're-
yeah. I'm
you'll
just talking about.
you'll
the
be fine
river.
inside
No,
the
he
carriage.
means
You should take. You should
he
definitely.
means attacks of opportunity.
Oh no, yeah, you're
Well,
gonna take.
no, I'm talking.
You're gonna take attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
yeah, if you go.
Oh
into the
no, I'm
carriage.
just talking about being attacked by the wyvern and the wyvern riders.
Yeah, they.
you
I
know,
mean,
and the next-
they're full on seeing where you're going. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if I close the carriage door,
You
know,
don't.
if
That
I
doesn't
go
make
into the
that
carriage-
doesn't make you magically somehow invisible, and that doesn't change them
no,
seeing
no.
you go into the carriage.
And that's fine. I just want to know if they have disadvantage on hitting me if I go in there.
Do they have
Does the-
disadvantage on hitting you?
Does the carriage
yeah.
offer any
Cover.
thing?
Cover of any sort.
I would say
Fall under it.
you would get a from being inside the carriage. You would get a cover save,
Okay.
unless somebody opened one of the doors. In which
Okay,
case, they'd be
that
able to see inside the carriage, and then the cover save would be negated. However,
right.
I would
Yeah.
also say it's going to take you an action to open up that carriage door.
Okay, then maybe I should just hide underneath the carriage. I mean,
But
that'd be
Chris
like
will
movement.
say the door was actually already left open.
I would say that because nobody bothered closing the door unless somebody. But I
Sorry, I'm
won't do
starting
that.
shit. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I will just I'll just stay put, I guess. And
I mean, you can
'cause,
crawl under there if you want to. Now, you can also get crushed by that carriage if something goes wrong. Just FYI.
oh yeah, sure. Um, uh, the yeah. How many structural points is that? Sorry, I will go ahead and try to run underneath that carriage.
Okay.
Since I started here, I'll take a different approach, so I don't get another attack of opportunity by that night. So I'll go 5, 10, 15,
Okay,
and go underneath the
So,
carriage.
as soon as
Yeah.
you start to go underneath the carriage, you're moving away from his 10-foot range. As soon
Yep.
as you try to get out from within that 10 feet, he will attack you. It will be normal
I will.
because you're not underneath the carriage at that point.
Exactly.
So, he'll attack with his lance. Gets a 19. That does hit you.
It's oh yeah, it's my turn. No, wait a minute. It's my shield is still up, if I'm correct.
It is not.
And
It ended at the start of your turn.
Okay, then I will cast it again. That's what I'll do.
All right, your AC now is up to 24. The wyvern will also hit you, attempt to, with its stinger, because you moved away from its range as well.
Yeah.
That's a crit. That's a 30. Your shield can't save you from that. Ooh, Chris, this is going to be nasty. Go ahead and roll me a DC 19 Constitution saving throw, Christopher.
Will do.
All right, you passed the first one. Give me a second one.
Okay.
You failed the second one. So, the reason I had you do that is because that poison damage is gonna count twice.
Okay.
So, well, hang on. It's gonna count twice, but it's not two different attacks. Never mind. Negate that.
Okay.
You didn't fail the second one.
Alright.
You passed the first one.
Okay.
So let's
Alright.
see how much damage that did. You're gonna take 12 piercing. So let's go ahead and take that off right off the bat.
Yeah. It's
12 piercing.
Gotcha.
And then you take 49 points of poison damage.
And I'm 0.
Hang on. That's halved
Yeah.
because you passed your Constitution saving throw. So 29 plus 20, 49. Halved would be 24. So you take 24 points of damage. So
Okay,
that's
all right.
combined 24 plus 12 is 36. Half of that is 18. Give me... Oh, okay. We'll just use your Constitution save that you rolled that second time. We'll just have that be your concentration check.
Okay. I think I'm down to 1 hit point.
Okay.
And
I'm fine with that.
Now, because I'm a warcaster, so that gives me advantage
Okay.
on concentration.
Okay, so in that case, you would have an 18. That would be, I think that would be enough. Let me see. 12 plus 24 would be 36. Half of that would be 18. Yeah, that's enough to stop you from dropping your concentration.
Okay. All right. I was going to army crawl the rest, but I'm going to now just drag myself a little bit farther and away. And so there I am.
Okay.
It is taking a potion of free action.
A free action? When has taking a potion ever been a free action in our game, Chris Heb?
Oh, gotcha. I can't remember. It's a bonus action.
It's only
Okay,
been
it's
2
bonus.
weeks since we played this game, Krista.
I know.
It is
yeah, it's been a
it
while.
is a bonus action to take a potion for yourself.
I will take a bonus action to take a potion for myself. Let's see. Um, potion of healing. I'll take a potion of greater healing, and hopefully that'll do me some good. Potion. Greater healing. All right. I got 10 hit points.
You got 9.
I know. I got total 10. I mean, with my one I still had.
Oh, okay.
All right. Good. Yeah. So there we go.
All right. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right. 20 minutes later, Cole, it is your turn.
I'm so sorry.
Torka, you're on
All
deck.
right.
Be thinking about what you want to do.
Okay.
If it's a
Cole-
sword turn, I can go take a dump and make a mint julep.
You can go put some ribs on the grill. Cole, what are we doing?
Cole is lifting up his boot and then stomping the ground while casting a spell, Destructive Wave. Going for a earth-shattering result here. Oh, it doesn't.
This is kind of metal. 30-foot radius from your point. So it's going to hit Loomis,
I thought-
Torka, and then all these knights.
No, it doesn't. It's not saying the words. So, yeah, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, which is everybody except the guy across the road. Everybody's within range, and so he's gonna pick all the enemies except for the
Technically,
controlled wyvern.
Technically, these guys are not going to be
They're not in
counted.
range?
Well, no, because they're up in the air.
Oh, okay. They're
I
too
would
far
say
out
you'd
of
have to
range.
be on the
All of them are?
ground. Yeah, I would say you'd have to be on the ground for that. Actually, you know what? I like the cut of your jib,
Yeah,
Cole.
it
I'll
makes
give,
sense.
I'll give you that.
It's the stamping on the ground that did it.
All right, so we're gonna do
Okay,
all of these knights
so-
around you first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna make
Goodness,
4
that are great.
Constitution saves. We'll start up there by Torka. We'll go right to left. Fail, fail. Then we'll go down by Torka and go right to left one more time. Both fail. So every one of those people are going to take, what is that, 34 combined damage?
34.
Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yeah, 34 and knock prone. If you fail.
Okay. Damned. That's overpowered, Cole.
That's a nice one.
I
Cole
disagree.
doesn't just sing pretty songs.
All right. And next are our friends,
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
the Wyverns and their knights.
Well, only one burns. I was sparing the one closest to me who's controlled.
Well, he's only 10 feet up. I'm going to say you can't see him. So I'm going to say you don't know he's on the other side of that tree, so he's going to get hit
Okay.
because he's caught up in that radius. And the only reason I'm doing that is because
Okay.
I'm allowing it to affect them, even though they're not really on the ground and they're higher up in the air.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll do the knights first. And I think that guy's within 30 feet. He is. We'll go top, bottom. Fail, fail. So each one of them takes the 34 points of damage. That kills this dude. The dude on
Oh,
the
nice.
possessed wyvern, he's dead. He falls off, and there is a oh damn, where did that go? As he lands in a crumpled heap on the ground. The other one likewise takes damage. And now the two wyverns. We'll do top to bottom. Fail and pass. So this one down here only takes 16 points of damage. And the one up here takes the full 34. I don't think that affects the spell Chris had. It just damages him.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So the wyvern with the rider took 16.
The one that has the living rider took 16.
Gotcha.
All right, Cole. Is there anything else you want to do?
I guess. Cool. Let's see. Cole will just move up one and end his turn.
All right. Next up is Torka. All of you knights be ready. You're going next. All right, gotcha.
I guess from an arbitrary standpoint, being prone, there's no advantage other than having advantage.
I mean, having advantage is a pretty big advantage.
It is, except I already have advantage.
Yeah. Other than that, no. They're gonna have
I
to
guess
spend.
I'm
They're
just-
gonna have to spend half their movement to get up on their turn. That's about it.
I'm going to just start waylaying on this guy furthest away.
Hey, you guys will be excited when we move to the 24 rules. There's no more flanking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they took flanking out. You guys won't know what to do with yourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be paralyzed. You'll be like, "Oh my god, what do I
We've
do?
just
if I,
now mastered this.
what if I do if I can't get flanking?" All right, Torga, who are you
So
hitting?
that is 14 damage on this guy.
On this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
And that is
Same guy.
same guy.
It's 11.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Next up is the knights. Would you all like to spend half of your movement to get up? Yes. Yes, please. All right. Very good. Not you, dead guy on the ground that fell off the wyvern. You're dead. You can't get up. That's not fair. I want to. I think I'll go for a walk. No. You are in fact deceased.
You're not fooling anyone.
All right. So now, Chris said the good news is that none of these knights that were moving around that tree had a line of sight on you getting into that carriage. The bad news is that the wyvern rider and the knight up here did.
Okay.
So I'll figure that out in a minute. Right
He's just
now,
under the carriage, right?
he is under the carriage, yes.
Is
Yeah. Okay.
is the blood of Lucky dripping down on him?
I'll say a generous amount of it has pooled underneath that front seat, under the front boards or whatever they call that. Like
The
it's
running boards up
yeah.
front?
It's stripped down into a crimson pool below. In fact, Chris Head, give me a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna make the DC on this one an 18.
All right.
You managed
I missed
to
the blood.
not get any of the blood on your hoity-toity nobleman's finery.
Yeah.
While
I'm-
you drag your barely conscious carcass under this wagon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He smeared a horse turd on his shirt, but he didn't get any blood on it.
Yeah, it's covered in other road filth and all the muck, all the sediment that's settled in between those rocks from God knows how many rotten leaves and how many rainstorms. But you missed the blood.
That's why we sorcerers have prestidigitation.
Not if you can't say
Can't
it.
say it, you can't cast it.
That's right. All right, so let's get some more attacks in on Torka. Let me see. That's going to be
Ouch.
normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 8 long swords at normal at Torka.
Torka likes feeling as
1,
if he is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all of those that are higher than 22, that's 1, 2, 3. 3 of those hit for a total of 17 plus 7 is 24 plus 3 is 27 plus 8 is 35 plus 5 is 40. You take a total of 40 points of damage from their long swords. They stab you with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the Torka. Torka is a bad son of a bitch. Alright, so now they're going to attack with their short swords. These will all, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those hit. Torka, you're going to take an additional 11 plus 6 is 17 points of damage.
Oh, Chihuahua.
And this one crudely says, "Turtle meat's back on the menu, boys." Ha 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 ha. All right. Now, elsewhere, this wyvern is going to attack this wyvern one more time. This guy yells out, "Cut it out, Gary!" And then he looks back over and sees that the other rider has been struck dead.
What the shit, Gary?
So his wyvern will make a bite attack and a claw attack. Claw attack misses. The bite does hit for 10 piercing. As Gary's wyvern sinks its fangs into this wyvern's flanks. This guy is going to move up 5, 10, 15. His wyvern is going to violently kick at the carriage. (21) on the strength ability check. This carriage careens over onto its side.
Ah,
You hear the horse that was the last remaining horse. You hear a loud crack as it stops whinnying, and you assume that its back was broken when the spoke turned over and forced the horse on its side. You are now exposed, Chris Head.
ah.
You are exposed and you are prone, as he is making a melee attack against you from up above. He will have advantage on this attack. Looking for a 19. He gets a 20. That hits.
I'll cast shield.
All right. He will make a second attack with that lance. And also misses the second time. He yells out in frustration. And then he yells out over to his fellows that he can see over the side of this toppled carriage now, and says, "He's over here on the ground. Come get him. The general wants this one dead more than the others." The knights move now. 30.
So ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
Want some more?
I think it's ridiculous that the general doesn't want us all dead the same.
Well, I mean, they'd be happy to kill all of you, but I mean, literally, the two most dangerous people in your group are Chris Head and Loomis. 15,
Cole.
20, 25,
Nice.
30, for different reasons, but yeah.
Soren, you can't even be more dead than me.
What was it? I'm just glad the rhino's been knocked. I mean, the carriage has been knocked over. They can't see me underneath it anymore.
All right, so
I'm glad about that too.
that's going to be the end of their turn. I'm trying to think if I missed anybody. I didn't. All right, next up is Loomis.
Okay.
Soren, you're next. Be thinking about what you want to do so that it doesn't take half an hour.
I will not take
Oh,
half an hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Loomis
take
is
a
gonna
half an
attack
hour.
this guy right here.
All right. Hang on. I need everybody quiet except for Loomis. I can barely hear Loomis. It's like he's talking away from his microphone or something.
Okay, how's that?
A little bit better. All right. So you're attacking this guy between you and Torka?
Yes.
19 hits. All right.
Okay. Another one.
28 hits. Ooh.
You still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay, and one more with great effort.
Oh, my God. Well, he was alive. A combined total of 25 points damage. Tell us how you killed this guy. It was in between you and Torka.
Yeah, with great effort, he swings it and catches him right under his chin, ear to ear, lops his head clean off.
What is the it you're swinging?
The great axe, excuse me.
Tora, you are Torka, you are hit with blood spray.
And then Loomis will scooch over here, and that'll end his turn.
All right. Next up, we're at the start of round 5.
Alrighty.
Soren, you're up. Cold, you're on
Okay.
deck. Be ready after Soren takes an hour for this turn.
5, 10.
All right, hang on.
And-
Are you
yeah.
standing up first?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's half my movement.
That is
so
half your move.
15, 20, 25. And can I see these two guys over here?
Over where?
Right here, these two guys.
Yeah, from where you are, I'm going to say that you can. I mean, you're against that overturned carriage. You know, there's 2 dead horses in between you, but I will say that they are tall enough that you can definitely see that there are 2 knights at least out ahead that are advancing on your position. They look like
Alrighty.
they'd really like to kill you.
Right. I was wondering about that. I'm going to cast lightning bolt in between the 2 of them
Okay.
to get both of them. Let's see. All right, good. And let's see. Right in between the 2 of them, and it might get some bystanders in the back. And then
So yeah,
let's
you
go
can hit it this
Yeah,
way
yeah,
in between them. That's going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. It's not going to hit the dude over here. It's not going to
Okay.
hit that guy. If you want to
All
aim
right.
it towards this guy, it's not going to hit this guy, but it'll hit that guy, and that guy in the back.
I'm gonna go with the where it doesn't hit. You know
Okay.
this. Yeah. There you go. It'll hit those.
All
1,
right.
2, 5. There you
All
go.
right.
Cool. All right. And casting. Um. Oh, let's see. Come on, lightning bolt. I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I'm gonna also turn it into thunder damage, so I don't set fire to the forest.
Okay.
And I will cast it at
Environmentally
this level.
conscious, Soren Lawrence.
Exactly.
All right. So DC 19 deck saves. We're going to
Yep.
go top to bottom on those first two. Both fail. Then we'll head to the back three. We'll go left to right. All fail. All take 36 points of damage. Oof.
All right. So that was
Big
15,
guns.
25. Okay, and I'm going to finish out my movement by ducking in back here to hopefully get a bit more where they can't see me. Where they're gonna have to work to get to me. And then I will do as another bonus action. I will take another potion of greater healing.
I think I may hang on. I may have a map asset. Let me look because this would be cool if I do. I may actually have something that looks like a carriage on its side.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Let's see. Well, I got a little bit more that time.
I do, in fact, have one. Give me just a second.
Nope.
I'm sorry, what? What was that? Nope, what?
No idea.
Christopher?
I think he was talking to somebody else.
One of the many options he has for dating.
Oh, it's my kids who just came home. I'm turning off my mic.
Well, we'll still need to hear you.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so also my dog was barking. All right. Oh, cool! Look at the carriage. That's awesome. All right, and yep, that's I took my potion of healing, and I yell out to the guys. They're about to make it around the wagon, and that's my turn.
Cole, you're probably the only one that knows what he's talking about. I don't
Okay.
think Loomis and
Other
Torga,
guys saw it.
I don't know
See the other side.
I don't know that they saw them earlier because they were focused on the right side.
Okay.
So, Cole, what would you like to do? Do you stay and fight to the finish with your friends here on the right, or do you leave Soren Lawrenson to die?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Hard choices. That's what D&D's about.
Yeah, Thorn would never let you die.
Soren would help you along.
Cole is gonna glance back at Soren in peril and then move this way. And then this way. And as he passes Torka, he's going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Okay, technically, you would do it behind your back as you were moving because you can't stop in his square.
Oh, you can't cast while in the square. Okay.
No, you can't. You cannot be in
Cinematically.
his square. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, cinematically, as I pass by, I'm going to cast level 1 Healing Word. And then, finally, never get the chance to cast twice, but he's going to cast a cantrip, Thunderclap, where he is.
Thunderclap.
So that's his action.
So that's everything within 5 feet of you, I think.
Yes, including Torka, unfortunately.
Each creature within range, other than you. Yeah, it's going to hit Torka too. So 5 feet of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4 targets total, including Torka. Torka, let's go ahead and deal with you first. That's going to be a DC 19 con save, please, sir.
All right. DC 19 con save.
You make the con save.
Ooh.
With
As
an additional 3? Anyway, go ahead.
the additional 3 does nothing. All right, so you make the con save, and this is a cantrip, so you do not take any damage. Now the other 3 around you will go above, right to left, and then that one between Torka and Loomis. Looking for 19 on the con save. Fail, fail. All 3 fail. All 3 take
Got the clap.
15 points of damage.
I love the Constitution.
Torka is about that con life. All right.
Okay. That's his action and bonus action, so he ends his turn.
All right. Soren.
Having done 45 points of damage, guys.
Soren, from where you
Most-
were, you could
Shabby.
you could see the left side of Cole's form as he ran off into the thick of battle after you were yelling out, "Oh, here they come!" All right, Torka, you are up.
Who got 9 hit points of healing?
Torka did. I'm
Nice.
assuming this guy looks the worst.
This guy, yeah, that guy up there by Cole looks pretty bad.
Okay. Torka's gonna swing his vicious war pick at him.
When Torka swings his mighty shield.
Oh, and it is vicious.
Yes,
Ooh.
it is.
So,
22 points of damage.
yeah, but you get to roll your
Just hit the war pick again.
yeah.
Ooh, it won't let me touch war pick.
Oh, that's new. Roll the attack one more time and then roll it.
So just hit the war pick again.
Yes, just hit the attack again. Vicious war, just like you were making the. Okay, now I hit
Yep.
that. Oh, never mind. It's not letting you hit it because it already automatically rolled the damage for you. So it's going to be 9 plus 3, 12, plus another 12 is 24, plus the radiant damage is 10, 34 points damage. That is, how do you kill this guy over here by Cole?
The pick just goes straight into his sternum
Okay.
and just, comes out the back of his, the pickaxe just kind of exits the back of his rib cage.
All right.
And Torka kind of has done this a while now, and he can turn his his grip at just the right angle that the entire body just slides up.
All right, you are covered in more gore, blood, and viscera. Cole, it is truly a
But that does sound critical.
It is truly a horrifying sight before you. Your friend now, caked, literally, in blood, covered in blood, brain, viscera, bits of organ.
A man
Looking-
of Morden. A man of the claw.
A man of Morden, yes. All right, Torka, does that end your turn?
It does not. Torka will now use his next vicious warpick attack on the guy above him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You have 2 swings.
So, does a 21 hit?
21 does hit for 14 points of damage.
And we are going to put a smite in that, so let me check my spell slots.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, crap. We're going to only put a first level smite in that. But, so be it. First level smite for another 7. So 21 points of damage total.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Can I end my turn on a dead body?
On a dead body, yes.
So Torka is going to slip over to here. That'll end my turn.
All right. Next up are our friends. Can these guys make it over? Yeah. I'm going to say this last square is going to take 10 feet for this dude. Because he's got to crawl over the carriage. So that would stop him here. And then this dude, likewise, will stop there, spending extra movement to climb on top to be in an advantageous position, looking down at his prey.
At least I'm not prone anymore.
At least I ain't a bitch.
I always look up at them defiantly with a rictus grin,
Are you dead?
like the Joker. No, like the Joker.
Well, that's what rictus grin means, though. It means,
I mean,
like rigor mortis.
I know, like a rictus grin, like a rictus.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Yeah.
So, this one, we're going to start off with him because he and his wyvern can see right down at Soren, who is still on the ground. You did not get up last time.
No, I did. I just spent half my movement to get up. And then
Oh,
moved over.
that's right. When the carriage went off of you. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so they will attack you at normal. Wyvern Knight makes 2 lance attacks at normal. 10 misses, 9 misses. The Wyvern is going to try to hit you with its bite and then its stinger. The bite misses, the stinger misses. You lucky son of a bitch.
Well, it was that freaking crit that beat the snot out of me. Ooh.
So, this knight is going to attack you. He makes 2 longsword attacks and then a short sword attack. 20 hits, 28 hits. So,
I will cast shield to block off the 20.
alright, shield blocks that 20. There is no blocking the 28 because that is a natural 20. And then here comes his short sword attack. And that also hits. As your AC with the shield is 24. So you're going to take from his swords 9, 10, 11, 14 plus Another 14. You take 28 points of damage total.
That takes me down to 0.
Oh no! Good news! You are no longer controlling the wyvern.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer concentrating. That frees you up to concentrate on other things. And
Oh yeah.
good news also, another bit of good news is that your necklace automatically stabilizes you
Oh, that's good.
and gives the other knights a chance to go after your friends instead of having to worry about killing you.
Ah.
So, let's see. What are those? Is your dog snoring, Torka? Is that what that is?
Yep, he's on the floor. Sorry.
He-
That is
That's
the
okay.
dog.
It's okay.
I didn't know if you were like blowing
He's
kisses
making
at him or what
wyvern.
that was. He's making
Yeah,
wyvern
he's
noises.
He's making wyvern sound effects for us.
Killing me softly with wyvern song, killing me softly. Alright. So, since this one
General check.
is no longer bound to do as commanded by Soren Lawrenson. Soren, do you understand why you were such a target now?
Oh, of course. I'm
Okay.
always a target. What are you talking about?
Alright, so this one is going to fly over these trees and land next to Loomis, mourning its rider. This one is already gone. These guys have already moved, but they can't really... Well, I don't know. Can they see Loomis? Maybe this guy up front. No, they're blocked by that tree. Alright, so we'll have some attacks from over here. This guy is going to reposition. He's going to move away from you, Cole. If you would like to use your reaction to make a rapier attack, you may.
Oh yes, definitely. The only time I get to use this rapier.
That does hit 11
29.
points of piercing damage.
Nice. Not so fast.
Oh, hang on. I did it on the wrong one. Here we go. And then his friend is going to move away from you as well. You cannot attack him because you've already used your reaction. So they
Lucky you.
will gang up on Torka. It's going to be 2 long sword attacks each, and then a short sword attack each. So that'll be 4 long swords total. 15 misses, 19 misses, 14 misses, 28 hits. That's a crit. One of those long swords manages to get into a crack in your turtle shell. You take a total of 8 plus 7, 15 points of damage. And then from the short swords, another crit and a miss. So you're going to take an additional 12 plus 12, an additional 24 from their short sword
Torka
attacks.
has got 1 point is down. Let's read this.
Did that do more damage than you had?
Yes, it did.
Then you are at 0 hit points and you are down.
Well,
No, I am
there's
not.
there's a thing about paladins that they get right back up at the first time they go down to 0 or something.
Yeah. Starting at 15th level, when you are reduced to 0 hit points and are not killed outright, you can choose to drop to 1 hit point instead. I can't use this again though until I finish a long rest.
Okay.
Additionally,
Wow.
I can't suffer drawbacks of old age. So I drop to 1.
All right. You are at 1 hit point. That is that's all the attacks they can make on you. That's the good news. Or that's the bad news, really. They can't attack you more. I'd like for them to, but they can't. They just can't do it. The good news is that this wyvern can totally attack Loomis and will. Wyvern will attack with its bite. and then its stinger. The bite is going to hit, and then the stinger also hits. Needed to hit AC 17, got a 20 and a 19. The bite does 9 piercing to you, Loomis. Now give me a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. You make the con save, so you're only going to take half of this poison damage.
And what was that? There's 9 piercing.
Yeah, I've got to roll it. For whatever reason,
Okay.
it didn't roll it. 7d6. You're going to take an additional 15 points of poison damage. That's better than 31.
Yeah,
All right, that will end their turn. Next up is Loomis.
Okay. He is going to scoot over here, and then hit this guy right here.
All right.
Nice.
Was the great axe.
Ooh.
Hang on just a second.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah, that is a crit. You do 17 points of damage to this dude.
Okay, he's still upright, I suppose.
I did not put a red X on him or tell you how do you kill this guy. 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Another 8.
Okay. And he will swing with great effort.
Another crit.
Ooh.
Good lord.
You should have done that. You should have swung with great effort every time.
Yeah.
Last couple times I said it, it worked.
13 plus 11 is enough to kill this guy that only had 5 hit points left. How do you take out this dude that was in between you and Torka?
This one was a little bit lower of great effort, about 2-3 feet, and just opened up his guts, and his entrails just fell on the ground.
All right.
And I suppose if I move away, that would be an attack of opportunity, so might as well just stay where I'm at.
All right. Very good. We're at the start now of round 6. Soren, you are unconscious but stable.
Yep.
Cole, you are up. Cole, from where you are,
Okay,
I'm going to say that you can definitely see that one of these dudes is on the other side of your wall.
Okay. But Cole can't see these guys.
Yeah, you don't see those guys. You can see that guy. And all these guys look the same. So, I'm just saying, you can take that for what you
Yeah.
will. You can take that as they're on the other side of my wall now. But you don't have to. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering in terms of line of sight, who Cole can see from where he is.
From where you are, really, you can see both of these dudes that are up here by the this guy standing on the dead body of one of the horses. This guy's kind of going in between, where the yoke was hooked up to those horses.
Okay.
Do you make a death saving throw in case you luck into a revive? Yeah, actually, if you roll a 20, you can actually come back with 1 hit point. That's a good point, Hit. Yeah, make a death saving throw. Oh,
Okay,
too
yeah,
bad.
here.
So sad.
Yeah, I tried.
All right, Cole's gonna move 5, 10.
Now, Cole, from where you are there, you see your friend, Soren Lawrenson, laying against the side of the carriage. How did you go out? Were you hit by was it the stinger? Or no, it was this guy stabbing down at you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was being stabbed.
He is laying down in a pool of blood. Let me put a pool of blood, as we have made
Lots of pool.
Chris had bleed his own bloods. Let us represent that on the map.
There's horse's blood intermingled in that.
Wow. Gruesome. Okay, well, since he's unconscious, he will not have seen Cole stretch out his hand, start to cast a spell, and then pivot his hand over to Torka and cast a healing spell on Torka.
Nice.
So Soren missed all of that. But I do have to.
I was looking forward to Torka going down. Now you're robbing me of that pleasure.
Well, we need our paladin.
And Torka's
That's not.
Torka-
Sorry, that's not right. I'm
Torka's-
sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
yeah, that's a much higher level spell.
No, the thing is, I don't. That's the spell I meant to cast, but I need to upcast it. So I'm going to upcast it 2 levels, which makes it 90 instead of 70.
All right, who are you casting it at?
On
Torka,
Torka.
right? All right, Torka, you get 90
Yeah.
hit points back.
Jiminy jeez. Holy moly.
Yeah, these upper level healing spells, dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't even have the spell slot to cast it. I had it upcast it 2 levels higher.
I mean, Torka ain't
I'm
crying
kind
about it.
No.
Wow,
Yeah.
70 hit points. Wow, that's like lay on hands.
It's not 70.
90.
He upcasted. It's 90.
Oh, wow.
So Torka, good news, you're conscious. Bad news is you're prone.
Who is?
Oh no, you're not prone. You weren't struck down, were you?
No.
You were at 90. Never mind, you're not prone. Hang on, let me take that off of you. You're right, and I'm an asshole for asking. All right. All right, Cole, that's your action. Would you like to do anything else?
No.
All right.
I'll
Next-
imagine.
Next up is Torka. Torka, would you feel like you have a second lease on life?
Yeah.
No longer bleeding out like a stuck bitch.
But I'm so covered in Order Esoterica Nightblood.
Can I quote Peter McNichol in Ghostbusters? Why am I drippings with goo?
I guess I'm going to try and finish off the guy above me. The last standing knight on our side.
Okay.
So, with a vicious warpick swing, 18.
18. Hang on, let me click on this dude. 18 does hit him for
Alright, so
14
that'll be
points of
14.
damage.
And then I will swing again. 27.
27 also hits for another 15. That is enough to kill him. He only had 6 hit points left after your initial mighty assault.
Okay.
Mia.
The first hit, I kind of swung it and clipped his face mask, and then I just kind of rotated my pick around and swung backwards and just shoved the pick through his temple. As he falls to the ground dying, are we saying that I cannot see through this tree line here,
Correct.
but I could
You can
like
see
that?
you can see that there is a dude right here.
Okay, so I can see him, and that's about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Soren, I don't know why you've got a blue line going from Loomis to you.
Oh God, do I have anything going up? I thought I had like nothing going up.
That's what it looks like on my screen.
Jeez, I don't have anything going up at mine.
Okay, yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, there's some weird lag because I saw your golden arrow, for the longest time. Maybe I
For
have
the
to.
longest time. All right.
Whoa, we've got two. Okay, so now I can see two guys around dead Loomis or dead Thorin.
Not really
Dying
dead,
Thorin.
Soren, but yeah, you see these two guys over here. Yeah.
And
And you've been around Soren enough to know that, like, when Soren's been struck down before. Again, I don't know why I'm seeing another line from Loomis to Soren, this time in Loomis's color.
Oh, I just did that myself a second ago.
Could you not do that, or could you undo it? Because it's stuck on mine. Could you do it and try to aim it somewhere else and then let it go?
Yeah, I did. It should be gone.
It's not. It's still on my screen. That's fine. If everybody could just not have the ADD and moving arrows around everywhere, that'd be super.
I'm just trying to be ready for my next move.
sounds like a lot of pee-pee talk.
All right, Torka, what are you doing?
I am ending my turn.
All right. Next up is our friends.
Where? They're no
We have
friends of mine.
15. This one's going to have to do double movement. 10. Does he have enough? He does. This one. Yeah, I think they'll flip around and go fly up over here.
Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. It's a reading rainbow.
All right, so that guy can see Loomis. These three can see Torka. These two are about to gangbang Torka. This wyvern and its rider can see down at Cole. This is going to be fun. All right, so first off, this wyvern is going to attack Loomis with a bite, miss, and the stinger. Stinger also misses. Next up, this guy is going to shoot his crossbow at Loomis. 17 hits. Loomis, you take 12 points of damage. All right. This guy up here. This guy's going to make 2 lance attacks at you, Cole. $25 hits you, and a 24 hits you. That's 2 lance attacks hits. The first one's going to do 17 points of damage to you, Cole. And I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw for your Wall of Force concentration. All right. So the second attack did another 18 points of damage. We'll let you subtract that and give me another DC 10 Constitution saving throw. All right, you maintain your wall of force. The Wyvern now will make a bite attack. 19 hits. That's 7 piercing damage from the bite. And then it's going to attack with the stinger. And it misses with the stinger. All right. Up here on either side of Torka, that's 4 long sword attacks and 2 short sword attacks at normal. That's 2 hits.
Wait, who are these on?
These are on
Me.
Torka.
Okay.
Torka, you take 9 plus 9, 18 plus 3.
21.
You take 21 points of damage total. And then here come the short swords. One of those hits, you take another 7 points of damage.
Got it.
And then these 3 crossbowmen, or these 3 knights, raise their crossbows and aim at you, Torka. They're looking for 22s. Mr. Man. 1 hits for 13 points of damage.
Got it.
We may have turtle soup yet. All right, that'll be the end of their turn. Next up is Loomis.
Okay. Levis is going to attack the Wyvern.
So the wyvern is 10 feet up in the air right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Your
he's
great
gonna
axe does
split.
not have reach.
If I move, what about this one over here? What's he doing? Is he on the
He is
ground,
also
or-
flying. Do you see the wing in the one? That symbolizes that
Yes.
he is 10 feet up in the air as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I move away without getting hit since he's up in the air?
No, because his neck and his stinger have a longer reach.
Okay.
So if you move away, if you move far enough away, you'll move out of their reach, and he will attack you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow then.
At what?
This one right here.
Okay.
Well, which one looks worse? Can I tell which one looks worse?
I would say this one looks like it suffered more wounds.
All right, I'll shoot that one.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm pulling on the wrong. There we go.
So a 14. Technically, you're at disadvantage right now because you've got a wyvern. You're within that wyvern's reach for his bite and his stinger, so you'd be at disadvantage with a ranged attack. But a 14 does hit that other wyvern.
Okay.
So for 5 points of damage. All right, you've got 2 more attacks. 13 also hits for another 10. And a 15 also hits for another 7. Aren't you glad you got crossbow expert now?
Oh yes. I'm just trying to think. Should I do my surge?
You already did your surge last game.
No, I have 2 now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You have 2.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep going.
You're gonna action surge with a crossbow?
Technically he can. He's got that crossbow expert, which lets him ignore the loading properties for the crossbow. If you don't have that feat, then you can only make 1 crossbow attack, no matter how many attacks you have. Period. Like, let's say you, as a fighter, would normally have 3 attacks, but you make a crossbow attack and you don't have that feat. All you can do is that 1 crossbow attack. You can't even make any other melee attacks. That's all you can do on that turn. But if you have crossbow expert, You can fire the crossbow for as many attacks as you have because it lets you ignore that loading property.
Got it.
So yeah, if you want to use your action surge to make
Yeah.
additional crossbow attacks, remember to be marking off your used
I
crossbows
did.
as well. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Yep. I guess we'll keep going then. He's feeling.
12 does not hit.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay. Roll a d12, 1d12.
Okay.
With an additional 7, that makes it a 19. That does hit. Rolls of damage, 9 points of damage. Second crossbow attack hits. 9. 15 hits. Another 12. Good grief.
Nice.
This thing is peppered on the side. Just crossbow bolts sticking all out of this thing.
Funk, funk, funk.
All right, Loomis, is that in your turn?
Still, yeah, I guess so. So he's still standing, huh? All right.
I would let you know if it was dead.
21, 30. Okay, 37. 47.
It would fall and
There's like 52 points of damage. All right.
They have way more than that. They're giant,
Okay.
big monsters. All right. So Soren is currently snoozing. Cole, what would you like to do?
Okay. Cole is thinking hard about casting his last big spell, which has a 60-foot radius. Or sorry, a 60-foot cone. And having never cast this spell, I don't know what that's going to look like on the map. So Cole is willing to move into position and even take attacks of opportunity in order to get a good shaped cone. But is there any way I can see the cone before I move to know like what
I'm
the
about
shape is going to be?
I'm
when
about
it
to put a
counts?
cone down for you. Give me just a minute.
Awesome.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
you better be, Christopher. You can put your stories in a sack.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Sorry, it's in a sec.
You done? Get on the phone.
All right. So what are you trying to do?
Probably move like out to here and get this wyvern and all of these guys on the edge of the map without getting my friends, if that's possible.
You'll get
Without getting your friends, no, that's not possible. You're gonna get Loomis for sure.
Even if no, not where I am. Sorry, I'm willing to move out to like here, if it's possible to do. But
try to mix Soren.
Like that?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's doable, then I'm the first. I got to try to get there. So you can leave the cone for a second, but I'm going to move 5. I'm moving under the wyvern. 10, 15, 20.
Yes,
I don't know. Is it possible from there? Maybe. Maybe I don't need the attacks of opportunity, but I was willing to take them. I don't know how dirty that is. Dirty meta that is.
it is pretty dirty meta, but yeah, what is it you're trying to fire
Okay,
off? Let's start.
I
Let's
was-
start there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move to there. It's a prismatic spray.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it. So
Really nasty.
it's prismatic. So, and I'm gonna mark off my spell slot. Yeah, so it's complicated, but basically everybody in it, um, there's all these different creatures. They have to make they make a dexterity save, and then for each creature there's a 1d8 to determine like what color ray comes at them.
Oh, good. There's only like 5 things that you're hitting. 1, 2. This won't take
5.
forever.
Y-
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. All right. So you fire off the prismatic spray. We'll do the first wyvern first.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Uh,
Looking for a. What's your dex save? 19?
Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
19.
So that's a fail. So roll 1d8.
Yeah, I just did the 1d8,
All right, so
and
1.
it's red
This is going to be fire damage.
fire.
So he takes 10d6. Roll 10d6.
37.
Jesus. All right. Now we'll get to these other dudes down here. We're going to go left to right. We're going to make 4.
Okay.
So they all fail except for this dude. So let's do this dude first. Roll your 1d8. So
Okay,
6. So that
which
is a
indigo.
indigo.
Successfully say, let's see.
Half.
If it fails, it's saved 3 times, blah, blah, blah.
So it is currently
Sounds like it does
restrained.
nothing.
No, it's okay. So
Oh,
it's,
wait.
let me tell you what's going to happen. So
Okay.
it failed its saving throw. So immediately it is restrained. Okay. So restrained means it can't. It doesn't have an action and it can't move. So at the end of each of its next 2 turns, at the end of each of its turns, if it successfully saves 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails its save 3 times, it permanently turns to stone.
Nice.
All right, so the other 3 failed outright. So we'll go roll a 1d8 for him, the guy on the left. 3.
Okay. 3.
So that's
That one is yellow.
10d6 lightning.
Lightning.
So 39 points of damage. That is enough to kill him. So these
Nice.
next 2 will do their saves. Or no, they've already failed. We already did their saves. So roll a 1d8 for this dude. 4.
4.
Green, 10d6 poison
green.
damage.
Okay.
36 points of poison damage is enough to kill him. He only had 35 hit points left.
Nice. Okay, and the last 1d8 is a 2. Such
All right.
variety.
1d8,
Orange.
2. Yeah, this is
Acid
actually kind of nasty. 10d. So go ahead and roll your 10d6 damage. 26 acid damage. He is still alive, but he's very badly burned.
Okay.
So that is your action.
So, yeah, so I did move, maybe negating all of this, I did move out of range to provoke attacks of opportunity.
You did.
From the. We didn't roll that. Or did we? Did we already roll that?
We did not. We did not.
Okay.
So we will deal with that now. I would like for you. This is your last big. I want you to get be able to cast that for your first time. So
Right.
the Wyvern
We'll
Knight
see
will.
what it would have done had I not been knocked unconscious by the Wyvern's attack.
So the Knight will use his reaction to make 1 attack. That is going to hit, and he does 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the wyvern is going to use its stinger. 29 hits. Give me a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if I could do this with a 29. The chances are low. Should have done it on a 21. But might as well use his reaction to, what's the term? Cutting words, to reduce the chance to hit.
Does it do that?
It's like a reverse.
I thought it only did the damage.
Makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. You can use a reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, so it can be any of them. But you know what? I'd probably wait for damage now that I think of it. So okay, yeah, I'll use that on the damage.
Okay. All right then.
For whatever the
So
wyvern does.
you're.
You said con save. I haven't rolled
yeah,
that.
yeah. You still need to make a con save. All right, so you made your con save, so you're only going to take half that poison damage. So you take 11 piercing plus 14 poison. You take a total of 25 points. So go ahead and roll your d12, and you can use cutting words to reduce your damage. You reduce your damage by 2.
Okay.
So that's
Nice.
9 piercing plus 14 poison is 23 points of damage total. And all of that happened before you got your prismatic spray off.
Yeah.
Torka,
Yeah.
you could see that.
Okay.
It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Okay. You will. Cole's gonna drop his concentration
Okay.
on purpose, so we can quit having to roll for it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's gonna. I guess he'll move.
That was probably the last time you
5
used
to there.
prismatic spray, correct?
The last, oh yes, that's the last like spell slot he has. Period.
Yeah.
Besides the low level ones.
I just want to make sure we get rid of that cone. Okay.
Oh yeah. And he ends his turn.
All right. Next up is Torka.
So, can Torka tell if either of these gang bangers next to him are better or worse off?
The guy in front of you looks pretty bad of the two.
Okay. Torka will bring down his vicious war pick on the guy that looks the worst.
All right. That hits. 18 points of damage is enough to kill him outright. How do you kill that guy? You hit him for 18. He only had 15 hit points left.
The non-pick side of my war pick, kind of the flat side, I just whip around his jaw, and I guess I take his jaw off underneath that helmet.
Wow. All right. Torka takes a jaw.
Yep. And then
You've got one more attack.
spins around and follows through with the war pick side of the war pick, the pick side of the war pick, on the other guy.
Also hits
20
for
points of hit.
13 points of damage.
Guess we'll put a level 3 into that.
Okay.
So, marking it off my spell slots, 17 radiant.
17 radiant damage. This guy's looking bad.
Alright, and lastly, yeah, that would have been cool. guess Torka's going to move. Torka's going to move here.
Okay.
And that'll end Torka's turn.
Oh, my cat just jumped up on my shoulder. Hi, buddy. Hi. How are you, Linus?
Linus thinks he's a parrot.
Looks like he's feeling better.
Is he a velociraptor yet?
Oh, yeah, he's been shredding me for the last 2 months. I have so many cuts, it looks like I've been raising raccoons. All right, Bubba. You're in front of the screen. I can't see you very well. Okay. No, don't get back there. No, you know better. Hang on, I got to deal with this, guys. Mwah. You're a great kitty, but you can't be up here while Daddy is playing D&D.
Mine is 8 months old and he's a maniac.
Oh, that's not what I was wanting to hear. I was wanting to hear, oh, yeah, they've calmed down a lot.
No,
Give it 3 years.
that's so bad. I won't go into it. It's just figured out how to turn the water. Stand on the water jug button and just empty 2.5 gallons of water on the floor.
Oh, good grief. All right, so, Torka, that ends your turn, yes?
That ends my turn, yes.
Next up is our friends. So, this guy and his wyvern are going to move this way.
Yeah, no, get out. Down. Dre said not up here when we're playing D&D. Get away.
All cats must fuck off when we're playing D&D. All right, so,
You fucking fucks.
that guy moves up there. This guy is going to move up 30. He goes running as much as a man in heavy metal armor can up to here.
Found this spoon, sir.
All right. So, oh, hang on. I've got to pick up this banana chip before my cat tries to eat it. Oh, God.
I like banana chips.
Yeah. Oh. All right. This guy right here is restrained. He cannot move or attack. And then at the end of his turn, he has to make another DC 19. Hang on, what is it? Con save?
Yeah.
Yeah, con save. All right, so we'll have this guy attack Torka. These will be a disadvantage. He does not have help over there. So 2 longsword attacks. Miss. And miss. And then a short sword attack. Also misses. This guy down here, the one that was taken off towards Cole, makes a heavy crossbow attack at him. And he misses. This dragon knight, or this wyvern, makes 2 attacks with the lance down at Cole. 20 and 24. 20 hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 5 piercing plus 8 poison. It's 13 points of damage total. Oh, Cole.
Whoa.
Go ahead and subtract those 13.
Okay.
Unless you want to use
Subtracted
your...
that yeah, I might as well. Use my third
All right.
DM inspiration.
All right.
to
You can add,
five to that.
you can add 5. Add 5 back.
Okay. Yep, did it.
All right, and second lance attack does 23 points of damage. And Cole
Okay.
goes down like a sack of taters and is bleeding out. All right. Let's see. You know what? Let's up the ante a little bit. This wyvern is going to make a bite attack at Cole while Cole is on the ground. So he's going to have advantage. If he hits, by the way, that is 2 failed death saving throws.
Be hard to miss.
18 does hit
Oh, he
you.
missed.
Oh no, he does miss you. Yeah,
Oh,
your
no.
AC is a 19. He rolled a 1,
Oh.
and on the other one, he had advantage, but he got an 18. That's not enough to hit your armor class. So those jaws snap down at you and impact the earth. Torka, you see that? A dude is trying to kill your friend. All right. That's the end of their turn. This dude over here will have to make a con save. Makes the con save. We'll do a red and a green over here. So that's 1 green. All right, and that will end their turn. Loomis, you're up.
Okay. Loomis is going to hit this. Hold on. This guy right, this wyvern right there.
Chris said, "You big baby." All right, 19. You have disadvantage, so 19 hits though, and you do 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Shall keep going.
14 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Another 5.
And one more.
16 does hit. 11 piercing damage. This wyvern is looking bad.
Oh, bitch.
Which one has he been shooting this whole time?
Huh?
Yeah.
Which wyvern has he been shooting this whole time?
The one over here by Cole.
Okay, thank you.
And let me see. All right. I gotta get rid of that action surge. That'll end my turn.
You've already gotten rid of that action surge.
Yeah. I didn't do it last time, but
He meant taking it off his sheet.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I took it off
Gotcha.
my sheet.
All right. Next up, we're at the start of round 8. Soren is unconscious. Cole, you're up. Make a death saving throw, please, sir.
Soren can try as well. Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
failed.
Yeah, Soren. Soren failed. Soren's still stable. He's not bleeding out. He's not dying.
Yeah.
Cole gets 1 successful death
One
saving throw,
success.
but not enough to immediately kip up with 1 hit point. Torka,
Mhm.
you're up.
Okay, let me make sure I understand. This guy is alive. Probably doesn't look great. This guy is alive. Definitely taking damage.
Yes,
This wyvern does not look good.
correct.
This wyvern has no rider, but looks okay.
Yes.
And this guy down here is
Looks like
he's
he's having a seizure down there.
okay.
He's fighting to not be petrified forever. He's fighting to not become a statue covered in plate mail armor.
Okay, Torka is going to Misty Step.
Okay.
No, god damn it! Stop.
Hey man, I have the
Misty Step.
ability
There's nothing
to play
wrong with
my
that.
character the way I want to play it.
Sorry, my Velociraptor is camped out on my mouse. Get away.
I think it's a
Never,
real map.
never put a raptor on your penis.
Easy.
He said it was on his mouth.
Easy.
I stand by my Misty Step.
All right.
All right, and then I will touch.
Soren by the mouse.
I will touch Lucky Dawn in an attempt to save his life.
Lucky Don is in fact dead.
Oh, all right. Well, then I guess I'll save Soren. I will touch Soren and give
Actually,
him.
you know what? Hang on. If you want to touch
No, I
Lucky
would not
Don,
have touched Lucky. No. I
okay.
would not. Let's put 30 points of healing onto Christopher.
Thank you.
I should only put one on him, but
That's the Torka
But you
special.
still haven't learned your lesson.
That's the
I know.
Torka special. Just putting the least amount of healing you can to get somebody up.
Well, I put 45 on the guys, and then they take 50 points of damage.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's because your friends make themselves targets.
Ah,
I mean, it is D&D.
I mean, Cole was
then
lucky enough
it-
that prismatic spray took down 2 dudes before, before everybody could dogpile him.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Because he was going to be the
Um,
biggest target after.
like a good Super Bowl quarterback. He broke out, made the pass, and then got dogpiled.
I guess that's got to end my turn.
Okay.
But that's the best place for me to end my turn.
All right. Next up is our friends. Let's see.
Not my friends.
This guy is going to run up here towards Cole. This one is going to run down here towards Torka.
He just can't get enough. He just can't get
This
enough.
one is going to make a bite attack and a stinger attack at Loomis. He does not have advantage, so 26 does hit. You take 11 piercing damage. And then he will attack with his stinger.
Isn't that 11 plus 7 piercing?
No, that would have been if he had been a crit, if he had gotten a
Oh,
crit,
okay.
but he did not have advantage, so he did not get a crit.
Okay.
You take 11 piercing damage. You could take 18 if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. But you take the damage I tell you to take. 11 points of damage. And here's the stinger. 18 does hit Loomis. You take another 16 piercing. Give me a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. All right, so you're only going to take half of that 22. So you take 16 plus 11. You take 27 points of damage
All right.
as that stinger pierces you in the side and pumps its venom into you. All right.
Easy.
Next up is our friends over here. They're going to fly. He's going to fly. What does he want? What does he want to do? I think he probably wants a piece of Torka. He's going to fly down here. He's going to try to make 2 lance attacks at Torka's shell. Looking for 22s. That's a crit.
They're at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Disadvantage. So we'll combine those two and say 11 was the second roll, so that's a miss. Ooh, you lucky bastard. And the second one, an 18, also a miss. Now the wyvern will make a bite attack at disadvantage. That is a miss, and a stinger attack at disadvantage. Ooh, that's a hit. So, yeah, this is gonna hurt Torka. Go ahead and make that DC 19 Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution.
You have failed the Constitution saving throw, but you have what's your charisma mod?
Yeah, it's a +4.
So with your
So,
charisma mod, because you're a paladin, and paladin things, you pass the saving throw. You're only going to take half of this poison damage. So that's 15.
30. Do I round down or up?
No, you half that. So half of that would be 15. Yeah, you take a total of 30 points damage.
30. Got it.
Woo! All right. Next up is this guy. This guy is going to try to attack you, Torka. 2 longsword attacks at disadvantage. That still hits. That misses, and the short sword misses. So this guy hits you with his longsword, Torka. You take another 11 points of damage.
Got it.
Soren's like, what the hell did I just wake up to?
Exactly.
And you also, Soren, you're awake, but you're prone. All right. This guy... Yeah, this guy saw the prismatic spray. He's definitely going to try to finish off Cole.
Easy target.
Yeah. Let me see. He raises his sword, looks down at you. But he sees that Soren has been healed up as well. He's going to level his crossbow at Soren. Looking for a 19. That is a hit.
I'll cast shield.
All right, that will raise your armor class to a 24. He will make... Or no, hang on. He doesn't... Yeah, that's all he's going to do. He doesn't get to fire 3 times like Loomis does. All right, so... That's all of our friends. That means Loomis is up next.
Okay. So, can I see what this guy looks like up here that's jacking with Cole?
Well, you just saw him run over to Cole and then kind of turn and fire in this direction. But I mean, he looks, pretty beaten up, but he doesn't look like he's about to die anytime soon.
And my buddy, this wyvern over here.
You cannot see him. He's on the other side of those heavy bushes.
Oh, okay.
Is he on the ground?
No, he's 10 feet up in the air, but those are tall bushes. You can't see him.
Oh, I'm sorry. The wing thing is underneath the rider. I'm sorry. I couldn't
Yeah.
see the.
Yeah, if I tell you can't see him, you can't see him.
No.
Okay.
I just you
Okay.
got a wing with a number 1 on it. I couldn't see it. 'cause
No,
it's
no,
on the
I
ground.
know. I'm just if you could see him, I would tell you. Yeah, you could see him.
And how about this guy right here? Can I see him?
Actually, this guy, we forgot to make a saving throw for this guy. Give me just a second. Okay, he passed his second saving throw. You can see him. It looks like he's having some kind of spasm. Like he's not moving to attack anybody right now. He's just kind of seizing up and doing a lot of herky-jerky Michael Jackson Thriller moves as he's fighting to not turn to stone.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna shoot this guy right here.
All right. You still have disadvantage.
I do.
You do. 13 does not hit him. 14 does not hit him.
Okay.
16 does not hit him.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
All right, we're at the start now of round 9.
All right.
Soren,
I
would you
will-
like to spend half your movement to get up?
Yes, I do. I do. And I'm going to try to blast with a fireball, but converting it to uh, thunder damage. And no, 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 no. Actually, it will be a pure fireball, and I will cast. I will cast it
Oh,
as a
hey,
careful
sorry to
spell.
go. I'm just curious. How come I had disadvantage?
Because you are within this wyvern's attack range. His bite and his
Oh, okay.
stinger can reach out 10 feet. They have a further reach. So as long as you're within the range of his bite and his stinger, you're at disadvantage if you're trying to fire off with a ranged weapon.
Ah, okay. All right.
All right, please continue, Christopher. Tell me how you're going to murder all your friends.
I'm casting as a careful spell, so I will not murder my friends, and so that way they will not get hurt. Let's see. I'm just trying to have it where.
Cole, you've been here before.
All right, cool. Yep. And so casting is careful, and let's cast that spell.
Move that bus. Cast. Oh.
Yeah. Where are you? There you are. And then cast it at 7th level. There we go.
All right, so dexterity save of 19. We'll do this guy first. He fails, takes 53 points of damage. That is enough to kill him. As he begins to boil alive in his armor and falls down. His armor is like a glowing red. Cole, if you were up and able to see him, you would see the eyeballs oozing from beneath his helmet. This guy over here, even if this guy made his saving throw, he doesn't have enough hit points. He's killed immediately. Same thing with this wyvern. Even if it made its saving throw, it doesn't have enough hit points. It dies immediately, and it falls into the flames. And its rider is going to take 1d6 falling damage. Takes 2 points of falling damage as it falls through the fireball. And does he make his saving throw? He does not, so he takes the full 53 points of damage. Oh, and he lands on the ground, wishing he was dead, being close to dead, but not dead.
Dead.
All right, and then
Dead, burn.
this wyvern down here does not get its saving throw through, so that takes another 53 points of damage. And that wyvern is singed but still alive. That takes care of all the people except for Torka, who's not affected. All right, hang on. Let me get my cat down. No, Linus. You can't be up here for D&D, Bubba. Okay. All right, and this guy is prone. He lands on the ground because he fell 10 feet. Where is a good... There it is. All right. All right, Soren.
All right, and I will shoot. That's I don't know what else to do.
Well,
I will,
you've just used your action to cast a spell. There's not a whole lot
Yeah.
you can do.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'll just stay right here.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. No, I won't. I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. That's what I'll do. No, actually, I can't go 20. I can only go 50. I'll go right there. All right, that's my turn.
Hang on just a second. I have to answer a text from my cousin. My cousin is coming to spend the night on Thursday so we can get up and go to the dentist up here. All right. So that'll end Soren's turn.
Oh, god damn it. Sorry.
Next up is Cole. Cole, give me another death saving throw, please. Oh, Cole.
Critical failure.
Cole,
Oh,
fiery
no.
buckle. That counts as
What
two.
does that mean?
That counts as 2 failed death saving throws.
All
If
right.
he gets
2
one
failures,
more,
1 success so far.
one more failed death saving throw, and Cole is a goner. All right. Next up is Torka.
Okay.
Wow, you got super loud all of a sudden.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Me at least.
I will change that in one
Switch
sec.
mic.
I had to run the dog downstairs.
Everybody, you can adjust people's volumes yourselves on your end. If you right click on their names, there's
Yeah.
a user volume button in there.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, sorry to
Torka.
interrupt.
Torka, what are we doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
he stepped out.
I think he had something with his dog. Or no, that was earlier.
All right, Torka, what are you
I'm
doing?
here.
All right.
I am.
Loomis, you're up next. Be thinking about what you're going to do.
So the only person alive near me is the guy on the ground.
Correct. This guy right here.
So I'm gonna move up 5
Okay.
and swing the war pick at the guy on the ground.
All right.
26 hits.
26 does hit. 12 points of damage is enough to kill him. He only had 1 point of damage left. He only had 1 hit point left after Chris Hedge fireball and falling off of the wyvern and all that good stuff.
Oh jeez. Okay, and so what's going on with this guy down here?
This guy's going through a lot of, well, not through a lot, but like it looks like this guy's body's kind of convulsing, and he's clearly in a lot of pain. It looks like he's slowing down and stiffening up.
Okay.
He's not an immediate threat.
Well, he hadn't moved, and it just appears he's just sort of twisting around where he's standing. None of you know what's going on with the guy, though, because you've never seen what Colt did before.
Man. So I don't have any ability to.
And in fairness, Cole may not see it again.
Yeah, right. I don't have any ability to heal Cole.
Not with
And
that
this
attitude.
This wyvern's still in the air, even though it got hit by a fireball.
Yeah, it didn't get killed,
Okay, just asking.
but you
But
can't.
it's in the air.
But you
I
can't
guess.
see it. Yeah, it's only 10 feet off the ground, but you can't see it over these bushes, over these tall bush copse trees things.
Okay.
Hang on just a second. I gotta get my cat.
I don't know if I should go towards Cole or. Yeah, I'm gonna just go 5
Oh,
and 15, 20.
All right. Sorry about that.
That ends my turn.
What'd you do?
I just moved up by Cole.
Okay. So you can be there when Cole dies?
That's exactly it.
Okay. All right.
here.
Next up then is our friends.
Aura of no dying.
All the knights are dead, except for this guy who's trying not to get petrified. And this wyvern who's half crazed, who's lost its rider, had someone take control of it earlier, which frustrated it, and all it's going to do is try to take its frustrations out on Loomis.
All right.
Here comes a bite. Bite hits. Loomis, you take 13 piercing damage.
All right.
And next is the stinger. Stinger hits. Loomis, give me a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. All right. So you take 7 plus half of 23 is 11. So you take 18 points of damage. As the
Alright.
stinger whips around and hits you in the side. Torka, from where you are, you can definitely see now Loomis is getting lit up by this thing, by this wyvern over here on this right side.
Okay.
All right, next up is Loomis.
Okay, so go back to the axe.
Again, you are out of melee range for this thing
Oh darn it. Okay.
because your axe has only got a reach of 5 feet, and this thing is
In the air.
10
Alright,
feet
well,
up in the air.
heavy crossbow then.
Now you are disadvantaged because you are within within melee range of its neck and its stinger, but good news is that a 15 still hits it.
Shit.
Down,
Okay.
down.
Okay, one more.
15 does hit for another 4.
Yeah. Great. Okay. That'll end my turn.
All right, let's
17.
see here. 1, 2, 14 does not hit, so that third
Oh,
attack
okay.
misses. All right. Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, no, 14 does hit. My bad. Another 4 points of damage. Very good. All right, this thing is starting to look pretty bad off now. Did you want to move or anything?
No.
All right. We're at the start
Oh,
now
my
of round 10. Soren, you're up.
All right. I will. I'm going to move 5, 10. Quicken firebolt,
Okay.
and to make it into a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the wyvern. And then I'm going to give Cole a healing potion for my action.
All right. So, giving Cole a healing potion for your action. Remember, with our new rules that we had adopted a few weeks back. Linus, get down, Bubba. Get down. Hey. Get down. Get down. Get down. Hang on, I gotta do this.
That's okay.
Stay down from there, Bubba. Stay down. Stay down. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, with those, since you're spending an action to give him the potion,
Yes.
he can take the full amount of healing.
All right. Cool. You copy that?
How much?
Yeah,
It's a regular
How much healing
potion.
is that?
so regular healing potion. Go ahead and you can still click it in the channel, and we can look and see how many D4s or D whatevers it is. All right, so that would be 2D4 plus 2, so that's 8 plus 2. You get 10. Cool. But more importantly, you're no longer dying. So,
yeah, that was the most.
yeah.
part.
But you're conscious again, but you are prone.
Okay.
All right, and let me go ahead and fire off that firebolt
Now, who are you aiming at?
at Loomis. I mean Wyvern, the Wyvern. I was shooting at the Wyvern.
Yeah, so you can see that the side of that wyvern. 28 does hit. Dear God, look at that firebolt. 30 points of
It's about
damage.
time I get
Wow.
something.
Cantrip damage, dude. I mean, it all levels up. You're rolling 4d10 for your cantrip. That's insane. 30 points of fire damage is enough to kill this wyvern. And Loomis, you're close enough to feel the heat from that firebolt. Watch this wyvern scream in agony as it goes up in flames and falls down in a fiery, corpse.
It's not wearing pants. You could have a bite.
It has no culture or no people. All right. And with that, as it is 10:51, we are 9 minutes away from when we would stop. We will stop there and pick this up next session.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Trey.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Trey.
Yeah, hope you guys had a good time. A little bit of a challenging fight, but nothing you guys couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Well, except for Soren, who went down early.
Well,
Oh yeah, I was out. I did my best at hiding in a carriage, under a carriage. Sorry. Under
All
a
right.
carriage.
Very good. We will see you guys next time.
See you guys later. Have a good week.
Night night, fellers.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Very good
Goodbye,
night.
everybody.
night.
Later.
Thanks, Trey.
See ya.
Thank you, Trey.